Well, first of all, there is a twin convention in Oklahoma, I think. Weird. So if you ever want to learn more, you can go there. Um, I, for me, I don't know. It's been really cool to have like a built-in best friend all the time. Now it's a little bit different since he's replaced me with his wife and his baby. So, but like, I don't know. It was always really nice to have um, somebody who was a lot like me that I could be with. And we moved around a lot as kids. We moved like probably 13 times before we were done with elementary school, and so it was like making new friends and stuff, and just like, that can be hard on kids, I guess. But for me, it was always just really nice to have a built-in best friend. When we were in high school, though, I remember lots of times people just referred to us as the twins, or the Purnells, and they wouldn't even use our names. They'd just be like, "Oh yeah, the twins." And after a little while, I just started thinking, "Hey, you know what? I'm my own person. We're not the same. We might look similar, but we're not the same person." And I remember my best friend's mom called us Preston and Dalton, and just by our names. And I was like, "Whoa, nobody ever does that. You're cool." And she's like, "Oh, well, I just always thought of you as different people, so I just call you by your names. It's just normal." And I was like, "You're cool." But people always ask, there are a few common questions people always ask when we tell them that we're twins. Number one is, which one's older? And we didn't know until we got our mission calls who was older. But I'm older. And then the second one is, did you ever switch places in school? And yes, we tried, but they could tell. They could tell the difference, and so they made us switch back. Another one is, have we ever liked the same girls? No. Thankfully, we've never liked the same girls. And people always ask if we have like a special... They'll express it in different ways, whether it's like, can you feel his pain, or can you read his mind, or whatever. And no, not quite to that extent, but I think there's like a special closeness that we have just because we've pretty much like lived life together for at least a lot of it together. And so there's a special closeness, I think, that we have. And they're definitely, it's easy to get along with each other because we're similar, and it's also easy to have disagreements because if he doesn't do something, I know exactly why, because it's probably the same reason I wouldn't have done it, and so I can get, upset about that. So, I don't know, and then people always say, do you like having a twin? And I always say, well, do you like not having a twin? Like, it's just normal, for me. But, yeah, it's cool. And now I just go over to his apartment almost every day to see his little baby, because she's kind of mine too, I'm just kidding.